Hello there, my name is James and welcome to Demo Disc-Ussion, where I talk about Ascend Demo's content, give my own opinion on games in a short manner, and share stories and nostalgic past. Today I was rummaging through my box of miscellaneous toys, magazines and all that sort of jazz, and I randomly came across this demo disc that I have never seen before in my life. This is the Kids Demo 01. This came out in 1999 and I do not have any recollective research to talk about. So, without further ado, let's look at Kids Demo 01. So let's start with the menu. As you can see, the menu is the same as the one from my favorite PlayStation demo disc, which I've talked a couple of videos back if you want to hear a more descriptive talk about the overall appearance. The music is still bone-chillingly mysterious and amazing. The ocean-like background colors still bedazzle my eyes, and I would honestly save the loading screen as a wallpaper. Enough of the menus, bring on the games. We'll begin our adventures with a Bug's Life Activity Center. No, not the 3D platformer on PS1 and N64 that we're all accustomed with. Nope, an interactive game for the younger kids. And, oh, it's only a video showing footage of the game, in rather mediocre quality too. It looks like the film, which is nice. The activities seem fun for toddlers. This music may be cheesy with its keyboard orchestra, but it works for this kind of game. And wait, did it just end? That was literally less than 30 seconds. Couldn't there have at least been one playable activity? No? Of course not. Oh god, not even me as a kid would touch upon this. That's a lie, I actually would. I don't really feel like riding with Barbie and her little ponies, but we gotta eat our way through this disc data, so let's just ride. Hello Barbie, what a generic outback you have. I just love me some CGI cutscenes. I mean, look at this first-person horse riding perspective. Truly magnificent. With that low frame rate and resolution, definitely gives Red Dead Redemption a run for its money. This is why this game wins. You can clean your horses. Wow. Truly out of this world. Such an original concept. And that's the whole video? I'm starting to foresee a pattern of some kind. That was literally less than 20 seconds. Next game? Bluster and the Beanstalk, a Tiny Toons adventure game, and surprise, surprise, another short video. Did the people who mixed this demo disc not realize that children really like to play games more than they do watch? Especially when the videos last as long as an explosive Mento once lit. What I'm gathering from this small amount of info is that this is a cheery, colourful point-and-click adventure with your favourite Tiny Toon characters and follows the tales of Jack and the Beanstalk. Yep. Please be kidding, you put up a video for a website in a demo specifically for kids? These black PS1 CDs can carry more kilos than the small amount that's been given here. So we got ourselves a rather funky cheap beat rhythm and a cheap screensaver style advertisement showing games I really wish I was playing on this demo disc. Sort of. Kingsley Adventure, oh my, I can't wait to watch this. Whoa. What is this sorcery? Is this a playable demo? We've finally decided to give the kids something to play? Good. That's what you're supposed to do. The McDonald's demo disc contained more playable games so far. God, it sounds so repetitive. Anyway, Kingsley's Adventure is an adventure game. Wow, took some massive thinking and research there. Stupid horrible joke aside, we have a colourful and sparkling pixelated world to scour over. There's definitely some weird looking characters, not as in the polygonal models, I more or less mean the designs of the NPCs. Oh geez, I don't think I have any kind of comment to make about this, aside from maybe the distracting Comic Sans text that is scrolling on below. So I don't have a clue on what I'm doing quest-wise, but I don't really mind. I want to have a nice little wandering considering it's actually playable. Kingsley moves quite well, not too tight but not too loose, and what I gather from this game is a reminiscent flashback to Ocarina of Time. Going about this sort of open field, entering the pubs and buildings to talk to other characters with expressive amounts of information for your journey and carry enough charm to be likable. The game itself hasn't necessarily aged badly. Sure, the music can be quite hokey pokey without the hokey pokey, but you don't really focus on it. I have never played this game before, mind you, so this is all from a blind bat's eye. The combat is honestly the weakest aspect, although I didn't get enough time to process all the fun zany experimentation of attacking these weird things. Like, I wouldn't mind giving this game a go. Seems harmless and a bit of fun, that definitely needs more time to get into things. Too bad it's abysmally expensive. Then boom, credits with Pure Comic Sans, my favourite font of all time. Well, another video, and oddly enough another Disney activity game. Was this just common to do? Make a few big licensed products like Toy Story 2, Hercules and The Emperor's New Groove, and then leave a couple as activity games to save some cash rather than making a full-blown action platformer. And it sucks that Mulan of all things was turned into a PC interactive point and clicker, because I could see the potential of something more. Like, you start off with Mulan, and before you're made a man, and through the course of the game train, Mulan becomes better, stronger, tougher and faster, maybe a couple of Mushu activities and minigames on the side, then have an awesome battle on the snow mountains against the Huns and lay the smackdown with a fireworks finale. Well, you know, something that's more than this activity game. Oh, come on, another video? Seriously, this game freaking deserves a demo with a couple of racetracks. I love this game so much as a kid. Like, what's not to love about a kart racer containing Muppets? Oh well, at least the video is lively and bouncy unlike what's been showcased so far. Just listen to this amazing music. Really provides a lot towards the wacky footage being shown on screen, and then comes the Muppets theme to lift your spirits. I know there was a demo disc in my library which contains a playable version of Muppets Race Mania, so maybe then I could talk more about it. Not you again. I swear, Spyro 2 wants me to at least mention something about it. I know I'm building things up like I need time for this sort of discussion. You know what? I might as well. Nothing else of interest has occurred through the dissection of this disc. Okay. Alright. If you played the first Spyro game, do you remember the side roll ability Spyro randomly had? Like, it was something you would only find out randomly 3/4 of the way through the journey. For the sequel, they removed that ability because honestly the roly-poly wasn't needed. Don't think I ever used it for good use at all. Well, in this demo, the roll is alive and well. Look at this! I'm rolling about like the crazy dragon I am in the Sunny Beach level. The more you know, folks. I didn't even realize till I pressed the trigger buttons controlling the camera, but hey, it's pretty cool performing a move that was no longer added into the final game. What else should I mention? Oh yes, the Sunny Beach composition sounds slightly different compared to the actual track. Let's compare. And that's all you're gonna get from me. How about we move on to the next thing? Last but not least, Disney's Tarzan. We got a fair amount of Disney content on this here kids demo, that's for sure, but yo, it's another playable demo. I was afraid of getting another 30-second trailer showing less of everything. We get a singular level, being coming of age, where Tarzan is in his mature phase. This is probably the best level to choose from if I ignore Saber Attack and Welcome to the Jungle. There's plenty of platforming, collecting tokens, vine swinging, rhino bouncing, tree surfing, and memories of being afraid of falling down the pits. I mentioned about how falling in video games petrified me in my rare PlayStation demo disc video, and Tarzan is one of the bigger reasons as to why I hated the fort. One time as a kid, I got up to one of the vines and didn't manage to reach it and fell down. Now that's fine, except because it was a dark pit in transition to a game over screen where Tarzan was completely butchered by the wildlife and the background was completely black. I thought this was a depiction of hell. I kid you not. There's another game that set the stone for falling in games, and you'll definitely see that in a later demo disc. Back to the level itself, it's rather fun, and the upbeat rendition of Son of Man by Phil Collins is always a great listen, mainly because it's instrumental and the lyrics aren't explaining how I should feel. Imagine if Phil just started singing on how to play the game. I'd sing, but I'm not that good with my vocal ranges, and that was the entire demo disc. No joke. Kids Demo 01 is literally 85% video and 15% playable games. Even though the demo discs I've covered in the past contain some mature content, I think those kids should try out those kind of demo discs and get a parent or adult guardian. It's not the end of the world if you let them play those kinds of games, but they shouldn't be feeling disappointed when they play this kind of demo disc. This is completely barren. I was very disappointed. I was ashamed to play this. I'm glad I didn't play this as a kid. I would have lost my mind. I would have been like, where's the other games? Anyway, I'm making a rant about a goddamn kids demo disc from 1999. How sad is that? Anyway, anywho, what so cares? My name is James, and I'll see you next time for another rendition of Demo Discussion. Bye bye.